In the year 2016, Angela Diaz's life was seemingly perfect. She had just tied the knot with her beloved U.S. Marshal Ian Diaz and was eagerly anticipating the arrival of twin babies. However, her idyllic existence took a dark twist when she began receiving chilling emails. These messages were not only filled with unsettling biblical threats, but also contained distressing images depicting deceased infants. She went to the extent of alerting the police about strangers menacingly encircling her home, issuing threats of sexual assault. Shockingly, it was eventually unveiled that a disturbed stalker had been impersonating Angela while responding to rape fantasy advertisements on Craigslist. One particularly communicative individual later confessed to law enforcement that he and other deviants had been provided with Angela's address, details of her dog-walking routes, and explicit instructions to proceed with the assault, even if she resisted. The situation escalated when the police discovered Diaz in an alley, bearing bruises on her head, recounting how she had just thwarted an attempted assault. Fortunately, the authorities didn't need to search far for a suspect. Angela Diaz confidently asserted that the dangerous individual behind the threats was none other than Michelle Hadley, the recent ex-fiancé of her husband. Hadley had substantial motive, as Diaz not only stole her fiancé the very day they met, but also moved into the condominium originally purchased by Hadley and Ian. This property had been a source of open contention between them. The arrest of Hadley appeared to be a straightforward resolution to the case. However, the investigation took an unexpected turn when the IP addresses were traced, revealing that the disturbing emails to Angela Diaz and the orchestrators of the fictitious assault were, in fact, traced back to Angela Diaz herself. Shockingly, it was revealed that Angela Diaz was a pathological liar who orchestrated her own rape attempts in a twisted plot to permanently incarcerate her rival. Her deception extended to fabricating details about her family, workplace, and even her pregnancy, which, as it turns out, was entirely fake. Diaz had gone so far as to purchase fake sonograms on Etsy to convincingly present to Ian and his parents. The revelation took an even more bizarre turn when it emerged that Angela was planning to capitalize on her twisted narrative, branding it as a Lifetime TV movie titled A Darkness Within, The Angela Diaz Story, drawing inspiration from the notorious Gone Girl narrative. While twisted in its own right, Angela's creativity did earn a peculiar form of credit. Following a thorough examination of her computer, law enforcement arrested Diaz and cleared Hadley of any wrongdoing. In conclusion, Diaz ended up being her own stalker,